Well, lads, welcome back to the channel. Yes, it's been a long time
I can't believe it. Someone said you was dead.
since I've spoken to you face to face. But we're back. Yeah. So, today's video, I'll talk to Ian about in a second. So today I'm going to make an early prediction for the Premier League 23-24. Well, not really early because Premier League starts in about a month, but there still is a lot of transfer work to do, so let's get into it. Right, so we're in tier maker now, so let's get into the predictions. So I'm going to try not to be biased, but I personally think Villa are winning the league, so let's do this. Right, so to be serious, I say Villa will probably come in Europe, but we'll get to them soon. So in Champions, it's kind of obvious. I last year I put Liverpool, I think. I don't really want City to win, but like it's just they're too good of a team to beat, and the signings they've made are actually quite decent. They brought Kovacic in, and he was really good at Chelsea. He wasn't that good during the season, but when Chelsea are on form, Kovacic is a good player, so it's a great signing for Man City. And now second is going to be tough because there's a lot of good teams here. Arsenal they have had a good transfer window, but they did spend 100 million on Declan Rice, and we don't speak about Declan Rice. But I think I will put Arsenal second anyway, and then I'll probably put Liverpool third. If Liverpool can pick up form at the start of the season and just as long as they don't drop off at the end of the season, I'd say they'll come third or second. They've made some good signings. They've made your man from RB Leipzig. I'm not going to try and pronounce his name. And McAllister. McAllister's a great player, great Premier League player. He won the World Cup, obviously. But they need to upgrade their up top. Sorry, I mean Salah's getting up there in ages. He still can do it. He's still an unbelievable player, but I don't think he'll be able to play all games all day, every day, like every week. Obviously, you don't play every day, every week, but especially since they've was it Europa League as well. I know they had Champions League last season, but they got knocked out quite easily, and they had Europa League and they got knocked out as well, I think. But I think they need to get a backup for Salah anyway. Now fourth, I have to go with United. I don't like United. I really don't like United. I know they came third, but I say they'll drop off because Liverpool just made a few good signings. They've made good signings as well, especially Mason Mount. Who did they sign actually? Well, let me 1 second. Got rid of a lot of dead weight of the squad, but the only person they brought in is Mason Mount. I just don't know. I'm gonna put them fourth. It's too early at the moment because they might make a few more signings, but they might not at the same time. It's just Man United are a weird team. They sometimes have good seasons, sometimes have bad seasons. They're a weird team. Now here comes the bias. Fifth is going to be Villa. Now I reckon we're going to have a brilliant season under Unai Emery, especially if we continue form. And we brought in Pau Torres and Yuri Tielemans, and it looks like Diaby might be coming. If Diaby comes, I definitely think we're going to come fifth. Diaby is a brilliant player, and if Leon Bailey can pick up form, them two are going to be unbelievable together. They're incredible at where were they? I can't remember where they are, but in the Bundesliga they're incredible together. So if they can pick up form, they'll be brilliant. So hopefully that happens. I know it is a bit biased because I'm a Villa fan. Oh, I just hit my microphone. That was probably terrible for years. But let's move on. So hopefully Villa came fifth. If not fifth, I don't see us not getting European football. If not fifth, we'll probably come seventh. Or if we have a brilliant season, we'll come top four. But I reckon we'll come fifth. Now Chelsea, I don't know whether to put them in sixth or in a relegation spot, because they've got rid of a lot of good players now, but they've brought in a good players as well. So it's strange. Like, they've got rid of a lot of players. Like, they got rid of Kante, which is, I don't see the point of getting rid of him. And Mendy as well. I don't see the point of getting rid of them. I know it's a lot of money, but I just don't see the point in getting rid of them. I doubt Kante wanted to move, but maybe he did. I understand why they got rid of Kai Havertz and Mason Mount, because I can see them wanting to leave after the season. They probably want to play in European competitions, but I don't know. So I don't think I'll put Chelsea in sixth. I think they might get Conference League at most. I'm gonna put Spurs in sixth. Okay, now I think I've just made a mistake, because where's Brentford? Brentford now. I don't know if they're... Okay, I'm just going to put Chelsea 7th. As I said, they'll either have a brilliant season, or... Well, not a brilliant season for Chelsea standards, but they'll either have a decent season, or they'll have a shocking season like last season. No, Brentford didn't get in Europe, did they? No, it's Brighton that got Europe. No, so... I'm going to put Brighton here with us, and you're going to drop down here, and you're going to drop down here. Now, Newcastle, you're going to cause me pain, because if I put you here, I'm going to have people in being like, here, fella, you have no clue about football, but I don't know. So, here's what I'm going to do. Spurs, you can come down here, and you're going to come 8, okay? I've just messed this up, I don't know what I'm doing, but actually, I do know what I'm doing now, but I don't know. They had a brilliant season, but I think they might be too focused on the Champions League and just drop off a tiny bit in the Prem. That's my prediction anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna put Forest in 11th. They had a good season, especially for a team that newly promoted. And I'm gonna put Burnley in 12th. Under Vincent Kompany, they could be brilliant, but they might struggle a lot. It's either they'll have a good season or they'll just bottom relegation. No, I think West Ham United are going to have the same problem as last season. Just focus on European instead of Prem, and they're going to struggle again. A good team, but I'd say they'll struggle in the Prem and come 13th. It's not a bad position, but it's not the greatest either. Now, here's Wolves. I'm not even going to mention them. I don't like Wolves. They're 14th. Now, Crystal Palace, Roy Hodgson, you're going to be 15th. Roy Hodgson had a brilliant season with Crystal Palace at the end and saved them from a relegation. Now, here's the problem. Do I put Fulham, who had a decent season last season, near relegation? I think I do. They're going to come here. What is that, 15th? 13, 14, 15... No, 16th. So I think they're going to come 16th. And in 17th, I'm going to put Bournemouth. No, wrong place. No, wrong place again. And for the final 3, it's going to be Everton, Luton. No, Everton and Luton and Sheffield. Now, I kind of want Luton to stay. I kind of just want Luton to stay up in general. But I don't want Everton to stay up. I've wanted Everton to go back down for the past few seasons, and they've struggled so much. The fans aren't happy at all with the club, and if they can't sort something out, they're going to get relegated this season. And Luton, I don't think I have to speak. They've made some good signings. I know a load of people are saying that they haven't, but Ogbene is a good player now. I can guarantee it. Ogbene is a good player. I've seen him play a lot of times. He's a good player. I don't know why people are disrespecting him, but he's a good player, so he could score a good few goals for them. And Sheffield, I haven't seen anything from Sheffield United. So this is my prediction for 23-24. I don't know if it's going to come true. Obviously, I think I'm going to have a few right, namely these fellas. But we'll never know. So I'll probably see in about a year. Or no, what is it? Yeah, no, not a year. A couple of months to react to this prediction where obviously I get very wrong and Villa relegate or something like that.